Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter. Can you see that? Let me turn it this way. Yes, it's still tilting. My bad. We need to see me, not that. Anyway, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here today to recap with you Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 13 reunion part 1. So we have the ladies arriving in Culver City. The set is for the reunion is a backyard barbecue. I don't see it. I don't see the set. The best dress is Andy. I don't know, and maybe sudden blue dress against that blue backdrop sky. I don't know. I don't like it. So anyway, the whole look is ugly. The reason like her dress, they said they was late because they had to sew her dress. Don't like they finished sewing it. Kyle like she went something for Christmas. I don't like what Anne Marie got on. I like her shoes. Sutton dress cute to me. Her dress is the cutest. I don't like that thing, that space outfit that Erica space dress Erica got on. Garcella like a copper fish to me. I don't like that dress she got on. And I don't really like crystals, but crystals are just look Christmassy. They should put her and Kyle together on the same couch. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let's go. We got Andy visiting Kyle and he teasing her saying Mauricio was coming up to visit to get on the set at the reunion. And she's like, "What?" And he was like, "No, I'm just playing with you." And she said, you fucking Andy." And then been in long enough. So anyway, we got Erica and Dorit talking. I think all the ladies got trailers on this particular lot. So Dorit go in, Dorit and Erica are talking, and Dorit is talking about her relationship with Kyle has been so strange how they hadn't talked in months, and that Kyle had sent her this long ass email, which pretty much said, "Bitch, don't say nothing to me on that stage about me and your relationship. We'll talk about this shit after the reunion." But I don't think the REIT was supposed to tell Erica about this letter. So anyway, Erica being smart, she said, "Well, she wrote your whole novel, didn't she?" So then Erica says, um, so anyway, they get out there and they're on the stage now and they talking about stuff. And Erica says that, yeah, the last few years been hard on me. I've lost everything in front of you guys. I've lost everything they ever had. Well, you was having fun doing that shit. You might not know. You say you ain't know y'all was stealing, but when you steal, it's the shit that happens. You do that type of shit, then your shit be gone. So, I lost everything. Nobody took nothing from you. Y'all stole. Somebody stole, how you put this? Your husband stole other people's lives to give you a life. So nobody took nothing from you. That shit that was taken from you wasn't your shit to begin with. I'm just saying. Now the shit you're earning is yours. So let me leave that alone. So anyway, so Erica was asked, I think, on an episode What Happened Live, what did she want to happen to the other girls? And she was like, for the last couple of years, you stayed in my ass. And I want you to hold their feet to the fire or turn them over the coals or whatever the fuck. I want you to roast them like you was roasting on me. And she was like, and you stayed in my ass. And he was like, well, I was just asking you questions. Yeah, you was asking this bitch questions that we want to know the answers to. Where the money come from? What about the earrings? And to me, even now, Erica, she's like, I'm still angry. What the fuck is you mad for? Ain't nobody do nothing to you. You did shit to other people. You did. Maybe you ain't know you did, but after you had awareness of what was going on, you showed no humility. You wasn't humble. You fucking around with some fucking. You still upset about these goddamn earrings. So to me, I don't really think you that sorry. I think you sorry that your life got blown up, but outside of that, you seem to be all right. So anyway, they start talking about the Reed, and they asked the Reed. The Reed says, "Yes, I was also hurt very much like how Erica was because when I heard Kyle say that me and her ain't good friends, and then I over exaggerated our relationship. We've been friends for 7 years, darling, 7 years, And which comes like Kyle was like, yeah, I know, but we don't do the same shit, and we don't this and that. And then Rick, you said it head on. Kyle is not gonna fuck with you. You make her mad, she's not gonna fuck with you. You stop being her yes girl. She ain't fucking with you, and she let you know out of her mouth right there on that stage. I don't fuck with you because you know not to ask me about my marriage on camera. But bitch, that's why you on the camera, because we want to see your life. So Dorit said, Erica, when you get mad, when you fucking get mad, Kyle, when you get mad, you pay people back. You know you it's more than she more than a person that hold a grudge. She pay you back. Yeah, she hold it's more than a grudge. It's something she said something. It's not vengeful, but it's you done did something to her. Yeah, it's like you put a groove in her heart or some shit, and it don't grow back out for you. So I'm just saying. So anyway, the reset them headlines and shit hurt her too. And Erica and Kyle said, yeah, you know it's gonna hurt me. And when you was asking about my marriage like that, it was gonna make them ask more questions about Morgan. And she was like, why would they ask more questions about Morgan? They was already talking about y'all shit before we even did this shit, before this shit even aired. So what are you talking about? So they were just going back and forth. And what it is that Kyle D. I saw her on TV and I saw her on Jeff Lewis and everybody she talked to, she was like, man, me and her is cool, but she ain't nobody I call first thing in the morning and shit. And then Kyle tried to talk about how she invited her to go on a run. And she said she had to sit down on the concrete. She was so winded. And she was like, bitch, y'all, when you and your friends say y'all going for a brisk jog, y'all motherfuckers talking about like for 10 miles. Who the fuck could do that? Says she doesn't like to exercise and we don't like to do the same things. I was just like, man. This sounds like some Kyle believe that shit about Mauricio and that girl and what's her name? Damn, I'm talking about her. Y'all know I'm talking about her. PK wife. What's her name? Dorit. Yeah. So anyway, she said Dorit don't like to work out. She said we went somewhere and she was out of breath. And Dorit said no, you and your friends, y'all fucking talk about a walk. It's like 10 miles. That shit ain't no walk to me. I ain't in that type of shape. So anyway, they leave there and then we come back. We talk to Garcelle and we do her montage of her talking to her boys on the beach and taking that other one, grown ass one who wanted to be um more independent out for that steak that costs like $75, $80 to eat, and he got him one, but that's what he ordered when he go out. My kids know better. You better get your okay. So anyway, he was show her that she nominated for an NAACP award. She got that Astor Award for that Black Girl Missing movie. Who I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna watch it because I like Garcelle. I want to see the kind of producing work she does. Um, So Garcelle says she happy with her life is right now. She loves being she like being on Housewives. I think 'cause it make her she's closer to home. So she's home more, so she be around her sons. She said if her kids learn anything, well, because her husband won't tell, he don't tell them nothing about how they broke up. He don't talk to them about birds and the bees, about girls, about none of that shit. If she want her sons to know man information, she the fucking one gotta tell them, but she a woman. Same shit in my case too. So it's weird. So anyway, she always talked to her. She said she talks to her boys about life a whole lot. So they got to the point where they was asking where Andy asked Garcelle. He was talking to the girls on one of y'all trips, and you said I don't trust the girls with my family, and the reason was talking about how bad it hurt her. And Garcelle was like, why the fuck would that hurt you? She was like, I don't understand. She was like, you don't understand. So they showed the montage of Kyle laughing her ass off, Mauricio and PK and them like, I ain't gonna motherfucker. They was laughing all type of shit, right? And I still was mad at that shit, and it's a year later too. So she said, the way Dorit was like, why you still mad? 'Cause it was a year later. She said, I don't give a fuck. And trust and believe me, I'm with that too. I don't care if it's 10 years later, bitch. I probably still feel the same way. Cause I swear, when I seen them do that shit, I was mad all over again at Kyle and Mauricio. Glad they broke up. That's what you get. Yeah, I'm for real. I'm one of them bitches. So, I was just like, that's what you get now. Look at your baby on the couch crying. Now. Is that funny? Hell no, it ain't funny, asshole. So anyway, that's how I felt about that. So, Garcelle was like, you just act like, she said, you say, I ain't live in a bubble. She said, you do. She said, you act like you do this caring shit, but it ain't caring. Okay, here's a prime example. And Garcelle will bring this to our attention too. It's a portion of this in the episode we're coming up on. I'm just stay where I'm at. So Garcelle says, you just like you live in this bubbles, like you like do this, you got this caring behavior. I said the word attack. She said, yeah, but don't say that type of shit to me. She said, you know what attack mean? Attack mean that motherfucker that was in the house that robbed you, had a gun on your keys and all that type of shit. She said, that is a fucking attack. Me telling you whatever, that's not an attack. So anyway, what the fuck is going on when I hear this thing on the end of the corner over here, Anne Marie? I don't know if it's before she told her mama did or after. I don't know. Passed from, she had a tumor in her lung. Sorry to hear that, Anne Marie. But she was like, where's this part come in? Oh, she was like, why are you gonna say I'm a black woman? Here she go. I'm a black woman like you a black woman on this cast. And when I was at the party and something was like, stop yelling at me, stop yelling at me. I was like, I am not yelling at you. And she said, well, she asked her something. She said, I'm not yelling at you. She said, stop yelling at me. And Dorit came to my rescue. That's just Dorit. And she was like, she's not yelling. Where was you in my defense? Bitch, that's not what Garcelle said. She not. She said, and Garcelle said, first of all, you've talked for your damn self. She's like, what am I defend you for? You talk for your. She said, you don't have no problem with defending yourself. So I'm just saying, for one black woman, bitch, I wouldn't have defended your ass neither. You was talking about somebody's shit you ain't had no business talking about. So I'm just saying. I keep looking at the door because I hear my grandson on the other side. I'm like, this motherfucker. I was like, she was like, and you didn't say nothing. She was like, okay, yeah, all right, good. Garcia was like, okay, bitch, that's what you want to play. We'll play that then. Let me proceed. So anyway, she was like, I just don't understand. When I heard that, Garcelle, that made me sad. And then Crystal said, well, just be sad then, bitch. It ain't got to be all this other stuff. And Garcelle said, like I said, whenever some shit happened that you do, you switch it around and make it seem like you the one who ain't do shit wrong. And it's you. And she's like, you don't like me? And she was like, not all the time. And Kyle was like, and then somebody was like, and that's what I noticed ever since Robin said something about from Potomac when Robin said that Wendy and Candace was at the table making faces while Giselle was talking about her daughter Grace going to college in Florida and shit. When I was watching this, I was like, damn, all the housewives make fucking faces. All of them, because Kyle was everybody making faces. So I just noticed that. I just wanted to bring it to you. So anyway, yeah, and Garcelle was like, the regain, she not aware of her vocabulary. She just thinks she could just be saying shit. And Derek said, I wouldn't hurt you. Do you think that I would hurt you on purpose? Yes, bitch, I do. And be smart about it and pretend like you ain't hurting me. That's what I think. So anyway, them two don't have no resolve on who the fuck cares. Because Garcelle's like, so do you want to be friends with me, Garcelle? And Garcelle's like, man, I don't give a fuck. I mean, whatever. We'll see. So no resolve. So anyway, when we come back, the ladies talk about all that sex stuff and sexcapades and shit I don't want to hear about. So they're talking about when they went on their trip to see Magic Mike. So Andy asked Garcelle, "Ooh, girl, you lit up." Made a comment, "You lit up, girl, when you ooh, I got a little thing sticking out back here. That's some little gray. Um, it said, you lit up when you seen that man that dancer had all that rib cage in your face." And she said, "Yeah, I like them." So she said, "I like them dancing." So anyway, Crystal made a comment about Dorit saying Dorit probably ain't seen a real body part and she don't know how many years. So and Crystal said Dorit said my only body parts I got are my boobs. She said, what other body parts when I have it's not real? And Crystal just looked. She was like, "Oh, I was just being funny." She's like, "Oh, you was being funny." I don't think Crystal. I don't think she found that funny. If you could read the room. So anyway, um, she said she was joking. Sutton, Andy asked Sutton about the drive, and she said, "I'm not gonna tell you who he was and how many times I kissed him, but he was cute." And then Andy said, "I wish I had drivers with benefits." No, you don't. You're already in enough trouble, Andy. Well, the lawsuits anyway. That's what they putting on the YouTube streets allegedly. So anyway, we start talking about what happened between Dorit and Kyle, and I want to laugh. And the reason why I want to laugh is because it's that dude named Alexander Rogers. It's a clip. I guess it's from BravoCon, and the Alexander Rogers is asking Kyle, "How come every time we turn around, you putting Teddy in our faces? Nobody want to see her." So then they do a montage of her, and she's like, Kyle's like, "I'm always getting blamed or something with me and Teddy." Me and Teddy went to counseling together, and that's not what happened. The counselor showed up at the same time that somebody had an appointment, so she just stayed there and did breathing exercises, not therapy. And then I think when they was in France or somewhere in the bed together, and she was drunk, and they slept in the bed together. So Kyle said, "I'm always getting accused of doing some shit, but that shit don't bother me. You know, that don't bother me." So that shit wouldn't work and shit mess with you either. Then if you're used to it. So anyway, she said she's changed a lot, and they said they noticed. And she said, how do people feel about your change? She said, they think that because I changed it, I ain't fun no more. So she said she changed in a lot of ways, like she don't explain herself to people no more. Yeah, she said, I don't gotta do that. I don't have to explain myself. And she don't. She a grown ass woman. She do what she want to do. So the ladies let her know if she was scissoring with Morgan or anybody that they don't give a fuck. They still love her anyway. So they still give her support. So anyway, we back to Anne Marie. Anne Marie Wilding. I don't like her. So they do her little shit. Say her mother died. So anyway, um, sorry for that. So anyway, Anne Marie apologized because she said she went back and watched the film and she can't believe how ridiculous she was. Then we listened to Anne Marie and what's her name? Crystal go back and forth on anesthesiologist, nurse, doctor, all that shit. I ain't come here to listen to no MD lesson. So, yeah, Anne Marie said her mother had a terrible cough and she took to the doctor and said she needed a lung removed. So, so Andy told Anne Marie that she came in hot. She was like, "Yeah, I know." She said she ain't got no problem with speaking her mind. We know that. So I said, "Why is Crystal face looking so hard at Anne Marie? Like she ready. She ready for her. She ready." So Andy asked Anne Marie how she felt about Crystal. And she said, "I like it when she ain't on camera." So Crystal says, "Well, I found out you're not truthful." So they argue back and forth. So Angie say who believed Crystal. And everybody's like, I don't know, I don't know. So Garcelle smart ass reach over there, "Hey Erica, what's going on? What you know about this anesthesiologist and how many states you supposed to be licensed in?" And Erica laughed at Garcelle. I think it's funny too, because Erica's smart as fuck, but she couldn't answer that. So Crystal says, "Girl, you weaponized Satan's esophagus against her. I don't want to do that talk again either." So anyway, she apologizes. She said she washed herself. She was disgusting. So Sutton says thanks, but she says she accepted the apology, and she says, "You know what? Thank you." She said because before I started talking about this shit, I didn't know if many people it was as popular as it was because it's actually a thing. So she brought awareness to that. So good thing for Sutton. So anyway, yeah, I was doing this. That's it. They all make faces on these damn housewives shows, don't they? So then now we back on Crystal. And she's talking to Rob. She's saying, "Oh, the girls say I don't speak up enough. The girls are so skinny. The girls say I'm so quiet. They want me to be activated. And she started getting activated. So we feel Crystal's take on the ladies when she say that, they're not smart. And then Dorit says she thinks she's the only one in the group that's got a degree. And all the motherfuckers start laughing. I don't know why they started laughing. I guess that means she ain't the only one that got one. But I didn't know this shit. Crystal fucked me up. She was like, "Hey, bitch, I finished school and I got a company that's worth $100 million." And I was like, "What company she got?" And then Andy was like, "Coconut water?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay, bitch, you got your own money. You got more money than your husband. That's why you played by that $95,000 purse, girl." She bought a Hermes, Hermes bag. That bitch like a townhouse. It's a purse, but it's shaped like a house. I think it was 95. So anyway, Crystal say, they ain't too smart. So anyway, Dorit said, and so Crystal said, I'm gonna chop that up as that comment that you said about me as being ignorant, because I'm not no child bride. She said that shit is insulting. Saying I was a child bride, like saying I'm a male order bride. And then Dorit said, "Really? I didn't know Priscilla Presley was a child bride." And then God said, "See, that's the shit I mean right there, bitch. You know what she meant. You know that she ain't mean no Priscilla Presley. She meant exactly what she said. You know that if she said the down male order Priscilla Presley's bitch." They mail order brides though, and they usually is women from Japan or other cultures, Asian cultures. So stop sitting there. So it's just like Garcelle says, see that's the shit I'm saying. That plain dumb, that Karen shit. Okay, now that's what I meant. So anyway, um, Andy said she found her voice and she can't believe she screamed bitch in the half of the ballroom could hear. So she said, it was never about the esophagus. She said, I was mad by that eating disorder shit. She said, because I'm on this staff. I mean, I've been on this cast for a couple years now. She said, now I watch all these ladies. These motherfuckers have gotten tiny as hell. So, being being weight conscious is something that's, I deal with that shit every day. She said, I go back and forth with it. So, Anna Marie's like, I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna overtalk. So they started talking. Crystal and Anne Marie started over talking each other. Anne Marie trying to keep her composure. I'm not gonna overtalk. I'm gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna overtalk. She said, I don't want to be a part of your lying system. And then Crystal said, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't a part of it. She ain't say it like that because she speak. She ain't say it like that. So anyway, um, Kyle is a new Kyle. And Andy said he knows that the distance started between her and her friends this time last year when she wasn't getting along with Kathy, and she said that's when she seen the break. And she said, because in front of my face, because so Derek said, listen, let me explain how I never met Kathy and Kyle together. I knew that my relationship was over here and my relationship was over there. When I talked to Kyle didn't tell me about present shit. She told me shit about past shit. And when she would tell me shit, I'd be like, oh my God, that's horrible, that's horrible. So that's what Kyle was referring to. And Kyle said, no, I told you recent shit too. I told you shit in Colorado. And she said, well, what did you tell me? And Kyle was like, what? I'm not going over that shit with you no more. So this is what it is. It's like what I said. Kyle tells her too, Doree ain't really, she ain't like no friend to me. She said when that dude was dogging me out about having Teddy in everybody's face, everybody on the cast said something about Teddy, even Anne Marie, but Doree didn't say nothing. Doree said, why the fuck I got to say something? She said, I didn't like the Alexander Rogers dude. I didn't like his comments, so I wasn't going to entertain that shit. She said, but you could have said something to make them stop. She said, I ain't going to say nothing on the behalf of Teddy. She said, I thought being silent would be the best thing. Well, like I was saying, so anyway, some bullshit. Kyle Petty is a motherfucker. She childish as fuck. She sound dumb as fuck. That's what she sound like. So she said, you to me, you one of them people that go whatever the audience want to do. And she was like, the audience? She said, bitch, I don't even fuck around with no audience and Instagrams and shit. She said, I don't do that. Because I was like, wow. So that was the end of that. And I was just like, I'm glad this shit is over because that's what we're arguing about. You mad with her because she didn't say nothing for Teddy against Alexander Rogers. He probably would have ate her ass alive if she'd have said something. So she probably, but I seen this motherfucker on TV before. I'm not going to say nothing about him. I ain't saying nothing about him because I know he a commentator. I'm good. And shit, it was all of y'all saved her. All of y'all had something nice to say about Teddy. Why the fuck she got to say something? So anyway, am I looking forward to two? I am if they change their clothes. I don't like nobody outfit for the reunion look. And I'm sure they don't like mine, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to be on TV. Well, I guess I am, huh? Well, anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 25 minutes and 53 seconds, and I love